Hey guys, this is my first official life update video. I swear it's not because I don't have any more ideas. So just off the bat, I want to say I have had a few hard last months, and I've been doing my best to kind of push through and understand what's kind of transpired over the last few months in my life, or at the very least work through it. I've been falling into these life scenarios that are always bad choices that really don't have anything to do with what's best for me. And so I want to be clear. I don't know if I've ever been clear with what my goals are as an artist, and it is posting art videos. But my goal for years now was to become a tattoo artist. That's the type of artist that I want to do. It started with concept art, and then it was illustration or illustrator, and then it was tattoo artist. I do dabble in a lot of things like 3D art and 3D modeling, sculpting, stuff like that. It's just for fun. That's just to see if I even like it. But for years I have been practicing on fake skin. I actually did an apprenticeship 2 years ago that didn't work out. It ended in an ugly way, like you do hear a lot of apprenticeships ending, and it only ended because I asked to basically work more hours so I can survive outside of work, and I was basically told that I was wrong to do that, which is like really odd. So I was screwed over. You know what I mean? Like that's just the nitty gritty of it. That's just the facts of it. That's just the truth of it. I was screwed over. It was disrespectful what happened to me. It was awfully wrong what happened to me. And this is not like a poor me. Like, I made a lot of bad decisions too. Not only that, but there were other things in my personal life that not only did because of that, but did because of the choices that I made and continued to allow to accept in my life. And not only that, I was so stressed, and I was also treating people in my life in a way that just was unacceptable. I was kind of losing my mind, and my dreams were dashed. The last 2 years have been really, really hard and have really affected me, and I thought it'd really be bad and it couldn't get any worse. And as I was getting better over these past 2 years, during the holidays they kind of dipped again for other bad choices that didn't have to happen. I could have made one choice, and certain things wouldn't have happened, and I did, and that was dumb of me. And then later on I made another bad choice, and it's fine. A lot of these things you just get caught up in. Like a week after, there was an opportunity that's just kind of fell on my lap, and that's only because I kept close relationships with certain people, and I won't go into the details, but there is an opportunity that has to do with my goals and my dreams. I said yeah. Now I don't know if it's gonna fall through. However, I do need to take it seriously, and I do need to get prepared for that day when it's time to make this happen, right? That means I'm gonna have to step back from this channel, and not that it hasn't really gone anywhere, it hasn't had any legs, but I still enjoy doing it. It's one of the things that everyone has a hobby that maybe they like to read books, or they're just a movie buff, or they play video games, or they do cross puzzles, whatever it is, right? Maybe they knit. I don't know, any type of hobby you can think of, right? Making videos was a part of my hobby. It was a creative outlet, and not only that, I can try to make them entertaining while also make them helpful for other artists. And I hate the whole concept of gatekeeping. Now, there are certain things that do need to be gate kept, or at least people need to make sure that people are certified, and people need to make sure that they're doing it the right way, and I'm not saying that shouldn't be a thing. There should be some type of regulation or something, right? There should be. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if things are being kept from you for no good reason, for an arbitrary reason, and you just get to pick and choose who gets in, or and I get that's how it works in the real world, but especially even people that have what it takes and you just are deciding they don't. I get that happens every day in a hiring process. Maybe a more attractive person is going to get the job rather than someone who's not, or someone who knows how to, has more charisma. I get it. But I still do not like the whole idea of gatekeeping, and I'll probably talk about that later on. But for right now, for the next few months, I really don't have time for this YouTube channel, and I don't know if this is forever or if it's just indefinite until further notice. I might make a video next week, but for right now I have to step away. I just want to say thank you to all the people who watch these videos. I learned so much by making these videos, concepts and things that I thought I understood as well as I did. I had to go back and actually learn about them in order to teach them in an efficient way where it was easy to transmit these ideas and these philosophies and these fundamentals, these lessons in a digestible way. So I really did have to learn it in a way that was palatable to me, and I can make that easier to understand for people watching the videos. So I've learned arguably more or as much as I did than the prior 10 years in these last 3 years just making these videos. And so I feel like we've kind of learned together. Anyone who's watched these videos, I feel like we've been learning art fundamentals together at the same time. It's really weird how that happens. You learn a lot through teaching and kind of, in a way, mentoring. I really hope they've helped a lot of people. I read all the comments. There's a guy who I've been in contact with. He said he started a tattoo and take it seriously when he saw my video, just encouraging people to do it and to do it at home and to learn at home. You don't need to go through any unnecessary barriers, unnecessary and arbitrary barriers that there's no good reason why those barriers are there if you can just learn at home, which you can. That's a fact. So it's been really inspiring, and it's really been nice to inspire other people to take that on, to grab their dreams and their goals by the horns and to run with it, right? To take it seriously as well, right? To be honest, I've always wanted to be an artist since I was a little kid. I just didn't know where to start. I didn't have anyone to really that took a lot of interest in my interests, and so it was hard to get to that point. And that's why even at this point I still haven't made those dreams come true. There's a lot of reasons, right? But I've put a lot of work into this, and through all that work it's also taken a lot of time. And I've appreciated every moment of this art journey, and it's been so rewarding and life enriching, but it's also been very heartbreaking and soul destroying, because you feel like you're gonna get there to your goals and your dreams, and you never get there for whatever reason. There's a lot of setbacks, and my dreams and my desires have been dashed so many times in every area of my life. And I think that's everyone goes through ups and downs. Just years and years of study and work has been put into this, and I forced myself to do that, right? That was on my own steam. I'm so tired of disappointment and disillusionment when it comes to those things, among other things. These things feed on each other, and if you're not careful, you can allow it to impede on your goals and your ambitions. It's easy to let go. It's easy to say, I give up. And I guess that's just a part of life. Our ideals and our ambitions are never met with open arms. You really do have to. Let's just say there's a little bit of finesse that comes in with this, right? To say the least. Your goals and your ambitions are, life in general is actively met with the trials and tribulations and a lot of adversity. It's never easy. Life is never easy. But as always, my resolve is unwavering. As I mentioned, I received word this week that there is an opportunity, another chance to fulfill my dream. It's so exciting when you realize, like, I might be able to make something of this. I might be able to make something of myself, which is all I want. I'm not asking for much. But this means I need to pivot, and I need to kind of focus on that one dream, that one end goal, right? There's not necessarily an end game, but there's an end point to this where we have to take it seriously. You know, there's kind of like a cutoff here, right? Yeah, so I just need to dedicate myself to this one goal. You know, maybe this time it will happen. You know, maybe not. I'm just tired of losing. But, you know, to still win is in the game plan. And I don't plan on losing them all. I don't know if I'll come back to making more videos. Again, I might make a video next week. I probably will still be making off-the-cuff content that's just not highly edited. It's just off the cuff on TikTok and Reels, and maybe some thoughts and, you know, some tips and tricks that just aren't edited at all. It's really quick and snappy. So yeah, I plan to achieve all of my dreams. I have to believe in them. It's the only thing that keeps your dreams alive, is the belief in yourself. Belief in yourself is the only thing that can possibly one day make them an actual livable thing, something tangible, something you can see and touch. So I just want to say thank you to all of you that have watched. A few of you have stuck around and watched a lot of my videos. I'm not sure, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I'm forever grateful to have helped in some way. I might be back soon, I might not. If I do, the content will be a little different and we will have to pivot, but we'll see when that time comes, if ever. Again, thanks for watching. Wish me good luck. I'll do the rest. My name is Brian, and I'll see you next time.